Hey, how are you guys doing today? Dr. Jota here. This is a quick update on some players of Real Madrid that might end up in the Premier League next year. That's why I wanted to shoot this video so you guys understand what's going on with some specific players of Real Madrid. As you may or may not know, last Christmas, last winter transfer market, what happened was with one of our not gonna say our best players, but one of the most important players until the FIFA World Cup club last year, Frank Garcia. It was a done deal, man. It was a done deal for Bournemouth for this guy to go up and play since he's not getting the minutes that he wanted in Real Madrid. As you know, Real Madrid has put everything on the Alvaro Carreras side, and I'm not expecting anything to change, right? I'm not expecting for Frank Garcia the things to change. So I would say, although apparently, according to the people I'm asking to, apparently it was Florentino Perez the one who frustrated the whole deal in the last minute. And the reason for that, you might not understand. It might not make any sense for y'all guys, but if you are a Real Madrid fan, if you're a Real Madrid, I was gonna say player, but not player, but just a fan, what you actually understand is that from a Florentino Perez perspective, what happens is that every time you sign a deal in the Christmas transfer market, right, in the winter transfer market, what the people are getting out of it is pretty much that you didn't do the good job in summer. So that it's kind of like it messes up the whole thing, right? If you had done the good job in summer, in the summer transfer market, you don't need to sign any other player. But I'm not talking about from the Bournemouth perspective. I'm talking about from the Real Madrid, from Florentino Perez perspective. You know what I'm saying? So that is pretty much the reason why when everything was signed up and everything was, done deal, and Frank Garcia was going to move and play for this Premier League team for Bournemouth, what happened is that in the last minute, Florentino Perez grabbed the phone, called to the different agents and said, no, there's no deal. No deal. I'm not going to let this guy go. And for many of us, it was very surprising. Because according to different reports, this Premier League team was going to put a lot of money for this guy. A guy who hasn't played in a while. So it's not because we don't need him. It's just because we put everything on Alvaro Carrera's side. So, it doesn't make any sense to me either. But it is what it is. So what's going to happen in the next summer, according to the people I'm asking to, is that Frank Garcia will end up in the Premier League. Either way, like Bournemouth or any other team who wants to approach to this player. As you know, he's a very, very talented left wing. And of course, for me, this guy was one of the most promising players in Real Madrid. So that's why I would say this guy will end up in a very good Premier League team. With all due respect to Bournemouth, but he might play in another even higher ranked team in the Premier League. That's my opinion. So if anybody comes up and put 30 million on the table, I would say yes. No doubt about it. But I don't know. But what I do know is that Frank Garcia will try to pull out Real Madrid this summer. So I'm pretty sure what's going to happen is that any deal that comes up to him, it'll be signed by both sides. His side and the Real Madrid side. I'm pretty sure of that. That's number one. Second quick update I got for y'all guys, just in case you like Real Madrid, or if you are a Chelsea fan or Manchester United fan or Manchester City fan, you probably have heard about Nico Schlotterbeck, one of the most talented, skillful, promising players in Europe right now, right? Center back, great center back, super tall guy, super strong, powerful, fast, very anticipating guy. In my opinion, one of the next generation leaders of the European football. So just in case you guys really want to sign up this guy for your team, I'm so sorry, but yesterday I can confirm this guy has been, if not signed up already by Real Madrid, he's super close to that. Why? Because according to a person I was speaking to the phone yesterday, he told me, man, people from Real Madrid has been checking this guy and tracking this guy over the last, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 weekends in a row. Watching the guy playing and performing for Borussia Dortmund in the different matches they had, and it's going to be very difficult for him and for any other Premier League team or whoever it is to show up and, snatch it from Real Madrid. Very difficult because the deal is almost done. Almost done. And if I'm saying this, it's just because I really know from a very first-hand source, this guy will play for Real Madrid next year. At least Real Madrid will try to sign him. The only obstacle on the way right now is Borussia Dortmund, as you can imagine. I mean, these guys will ask for nothing less than 70, 80 million, something like that. Do not agree with it, but it is what it is, man. It's the market, so you cannot even try to lower the price. I mean, that is the same case that happened to us with Bellingham, right? We tried to lower the price below the 100 threshold, the 100 million threshold. We couldn't eventually, but it's still a good player. Not succeeding to the degree we think about Bellingham, like is the number one leader, is leading Real Madrid, but good enough for us to keep trusting him. Okay, so same thing is going to happen to Nico Schlotterbeck to me. Real Madrid, as you all know, is lacking of a big leader figure in the defense, right? So what happens is that what we need is not another center back, it's just a leader. It's another Sergio Ramos in a different way, but it's still someone who steps ahead every time it's needed, show up and tell the bodies to say, oh, let's go ahead, let's go back, let's push back, push forward, whatever, but give orders. That is what we need. That is something we've been missing since the departure of Sergio Ramos. So, from my understanding, what I have been told is that Nico Schlotterbeck is very close to Real Madrid, closer than any other team in the world, including Chelsea or Manchester United. I mean, you guys, if you're watching me from the UK, I'm so sorry, guys, but this one is at least for us, right? I mean, I'm pretty sure that you guys love it every time you snatch a player for your league. For example, Florian Wirtz, he was going to be the biggest sign of Real Madrid last year, and you snatch it for Liverpool last year. I mean, in the last moment. But it is what it is. Hopefully this guy comes up to Real Madrid to play, and let's see what happens. But from my understanding and what I have known from the people, of course, I ask once in a while. Apparently Schlotterbeck is very close to Real Madrid, and you guys have nothing to do with that. I'm so sorry for it, but if there's any other update, I'll keep you posted.